CQDX, CQDX, UDX 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Yeah, 407, you're sounding good. 407, 791, Gulf Islands. Hey, 407, 791, trying from the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Hey, West Texas, sounding good. West Texas, 69, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. West Texas, we're on the west coast of Canada, off the west coast of Canada on the Gulf Islands. Yeah, have a good one, guy. We're off the extreme southwest coast of British Columbia, out here on the southern Gulf Islands. You're sounding Q5 all the way. Have a good one there. 69, West Texas, UDX 791, Gulf Islands on the site. CQDX, CQ, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Sounding good, 877 Wisconsin. We're waving at you from the Gulf Islands out here in the North Pacific. Yeah, you betcha. You definitely sound here. I know that number then for sure. Yeah, you're sounding good, brother. Q5 all the way. All right, they're 877 near Green Bay. Yeah, you got Joe on this side, Juliet, Oscar, Echo, and the QTH is out here on the Gulf Islands off the west coast of Canada. All right, buddy. Hey, thanks for the comeback. Wishing you guys a Merry Christmas out that way and Happy DX. And for the rest of the day, we'll listen for you again there, 877 from UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands. All right, 877. Cheers to you. Will do, man. Right back at you. Thank you. Hello, JG Nopa. I'm on 365. Doesn't look like we're getting any north-south skip right now. This is my 5th attempt at the live stream, so if it dies on me, it's because of the crappy Wi-Fi. I've been out in the garden most of the morning, and I was around the island shooting YouTube videos for my other channel. So Mama's little baby waving. Steven, haven't heard you out there for a while, brother. I got to get back down to channel 1. I'm on 36 right now, lower sideband, just monitoring. Wishing you guys a Merry Christmas down there in the Razorback. I just talked to a station in the Razorback. 2029. What was the number here? 2029 Razorback. Arkansas. Gotta love my friends in Arkansas. Good to have you out there, Stephen. Long time no hear. Hope all is well in the Razorback state. It's not a bad day out here. It's up in the upper 40s, but it's kind of just cloudy out today. We did have sun this morning, but current time is 1:40 p.m. Pacific time. So a typical December day up here in the North Pacific. Let's try get it on 365 here. CQDX, CQ, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Somebody else coming in too strong. I'll just wait. And I'm not putting my preamp on. It's going to make too much noise. Merry Christmas. Yeah, you as well, man. All the best in 2024 for you and your family down there in the Razorback. And hopefully I can get a hold of you sooner than later down on Channel 1. Maybe I'll try that today. Like I say, I just made a Razorback contact. And then I talked to him again, told him he's coming in pretty darn good from Arkansas. So we'll give you a call down there in Channel 1 with my unit in Bearcat. For some reason, the AM ain't working in my RCI 2980. It stopped as of about a week ago or something. So I fried something in there. Sideband works great, but I do have AM on lots of other radios. So we'll try to get a hold of you down there. We'll even try to check in. This is UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific on the side. Do we have any conditions left out there? Pretty quiet in DX land. UDX 791 on the site. You're sounding good, man, up here. Whereabouts are you? Oh, yeah, I talked to you in my vehicle. I talked to you in my mobile. Yeah, this UDX 791 waving. And you're sounding just as Q5.
Hey, I appreciate this. Yeah, I got you checked in this morning, and I did appreciate it.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, man. I was out in my mobile in town there just running a few errands and doing a few things, and I'm happy to be checked in there. Good one down there, and a Merry Christmas in the Lone Star State.
Hey, Merry Christmas. Holy shit, did you see that?
Take care, buddy. 605 Texas, UDX 791, Gulf Islands on the site.
Holy shit, did you guys see that?
Give me a few minutes. I'll be home. Okay, cool. Right on, man. I'm on channel 36. 365. My wife's at the market all day selling stuff at the Christmas craft fair. So, but like I say, I was out and about. I drove around different areas of the island, shot a few videos, took some pictures. And then I came here and worked in the garden. It's a good day for gardening, that's for sure. I'm going to go to a different channel. There's a few fools on this one. CQDX, UDX 791, Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. 40. Come on. Romeo Golf 1810. What's your QTH? Hey, Romeo Golf 1810. I hear you out there, man. What was your location? Hey, Romeo Golf 1810, Louisiana. Sounding good, man. Sounding good up here off the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific.
I sure appreciate it.
Okay, Alan. Did you say Alina? Did you say Alan? I think you said Alan. You got Joe on this side. Juliet Oscar Echo, QSL. You got Joe on this side. Juliet Oscar Echo. And the QTH is out here on the Gulf Islands off the west coast of British Columbia.
Oh, wow, you sounded good out there in British Columbia. You sounded good in the mighty country of Louisiana, no doubt about it. I'm going to say 73 maybe on the best day.
All right, 1810, you're sounding real good here too, man, like a local. Very loud, up into the red. Not a problem at all there. Have a good one there, 1810 Louisiana, and a Merry Christmas from UDX 791 out here in the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. I hear a couple stations coming back there. I'll pick you out one at a time, I guess. This is 791 on the side here.
791, Delta X-ray 300 Ontario, Canada.
Delta X-ray 300 Ontario waving at you, and I hear another one out there too. Hey, sounding good, Ontario. Making a nice trip out here off the west coast of Canada on the Gulf Islands.
Oh, roger that. Well, you sound great here in Ontario, about 50 kilometers southeast of Detroit there. Doing a good job there, 791 operator Joe.
All right, Delta X-ray 300 down there in southern Ontario. Merry Christmas. Happy DXing. Thanks for the comeback from UDX 791 out here on the Gulf Islands, your Q5 all the way. Mama's little baby, we got you. I hear another station out there too. Hey, Mama's little baby. Hey, Steven, you're sounding good out here. 555 Arkansas, 791 waving. Thanks for coming in there, Steven. Yeah, it's a total train wreck on this side, but we hear you out there, man. Hey, 555, I haven't spoken to you for a long time. I want to wish you and yours a Merry Christmas from the Gulf Islands up here, and I hope I can catch you down there in Channel 1 later on if we got some conditions there, Steve. That's Steven. J.J. Mopar. You're talking to Winnipeg. I thought I heard you out there. Wow, really awesome, man. I'm on 40. All right, 555, 100%, man. 30-40 over all the way, brother. You are smoking in here. I got my beam pointed right towards the Razorback. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll be listening for you again, Steve. I do appreciate the contact. Thanks for joining in the live gate. I'll make sure to put your number in the title of this live gate. You came in there around 12-minute mark, something like that. Cheers, 73s to you in the Razorbacks, Dave, from your friend UDX 791 up here on the Gulf Islands. All right, 555. Cheers to you, bro. Okay, Steven made it in there, 30 and 40 over. So it's if you want to tune into the Arkansas Radio Citizens Band radio group, they're on channel 1 at night. I think it's around 5 or something like that. 5 or 6. You go down there on channel 1, 26965, and that's Steven. His handle's Mama's Little Baby on AM 555 is his number, and he's down there in the Razorback State, Arkansas, channel 1 AM. And I've checked into a lot of their check-ins over the last couple of years, but I haven't been hearing them lately, so it's really nice to hear my friend Steven down there in the Razorback State. He's actually got a Facebook channel too, but that is my friend Steven in the Razorback. 6 p.m. Central Time for early check-ins. There we go at the Razorback Channel 1. Thanks, Steven. You're booming in here, and you made the video gate at around 12 minutes, and then after that, too, I'll make sure to put your number in the title of this video. Thanks for making the gate. Thanks for coming in there. You are loud, very loud. You made through the train wreck. It's pretty noisy on that channel, but Powerful Razorback station, broke right through that train wreck. Not a problem at all. Sounded good. And like I say, I got my Yagi pointed right your direction. So it probably helps too, picking you up even that much better than my omnidirectional. So good to hear you again, Steven. I always appreciate talking to you, man. I love talking to you guys in the Razorback. Say hi to Redbone down there too. Yeah, these are people I haven't heard for a while, so I have to get into that check-in. 6 p.m. Central Time for early check-ins on Channel 1, 26965, Arkansas Citizens Band Radio Group on Channel 1. Remember that, AM. And Steven's usually in there. There's Redbone. Is there a 111 in there too? There's a bunch of you in there. I've talked to a lot of people in the Razorback State on Channel 1. You know, back in the day, Channel 1 used to be the truckers channel in Canada, believe it or not, but not anymore. That was way back in the day. And you betcha, waving. Steven is waving from the Razorback State, Arkansas. I have a lot of friends from Arkansas, and I actually grow a species of palm tree from the city of Warren in the southwest corner of Arkansas. We call them sable minor. They're dwarf palmetto palms where the alligators or crocodiles are. I know they got some crocodiles or something down there, down in the southwest corner, believe it or not. And they got that wild boar down there too, the Razorback. You're pumping 1,200 horsepower. Nice. It's working, man. It's working. I'm pushing up to, right now, I got it turned down a bit, about 200 horsepower. But yeah, nice. That's what's getting you through that train wreck. That's like driving a muscle car versus a stock car. You see, you pull up to a light and Steven's in his muscle car and the other guy in the other lane's got his stock car and the other guy with his engine in the stock car revs his engine up and Steven with his 1,200 horsepower boots it. And the last thing that the guy in the other lane sees is your taillights, right? So that's the way I describe it when you're running some horsepower. Top of the morning, Jesse. Good to have you out there. And good to have all you guys in there. We got Steven from Arkansas, 555. And we got JG Mopar down there in sunny Southern Cal. We got Jesse out in near Vancouver. And yeah, and you're on the mountaintop. Steven's up in the mountain. I'm only 140 feet above sea level here on the island. And about 900 feet or so from the Pacific Ocean. You're running 12 horsepower, JG Mopar, 12 horsepower, but it works. You've made the gate. You've made the gate. Mama's little baby waving to everybody from the beautiful Razorback State. I'd like to live in the Razorback State. That's a free state. They don't put up with any bullshit down there. I know that. I saw I guess the governor of the state. It's a lady, kind of like they have. I'm pretty sure it's a woman, just like they have up in up in Alberta. And it's kind of like Alberta's like the Texas of Canada. They don't put up with any of that government bullshit. Razorback State is Arkansas. Merry Christmas to Stephen and family down there. Yeah, they call Arkansas the Razorback State because they got those wild boar down there. And my buddy, they have wild boar in our northern part of our province, and my buddy hunts them. So my buddy goes wild boar hunting. He was out hunting a couple of weeks ago. He didn't get any because there was no snow in Alberta. But he lives down the road from me, but he did get 7. They got 7 deer, and he gave me some deer meat and stuff. Really nice guy. But last year they got 2 wild boar, and those boar are dangerous, man. Those suckers will hunt you, and that wild boar meat is so good. Way better than a regular pork chop you get at the store, man. And I think, Steven, if I'm correct, you hunted some wild boar in the past. I need to hook up my extra horses. Need to power. Yeah, you got to get a power. You could use a battery too, but I got to get a bigger power supply too. I've fried this one twice. It's a 52 amp pyramid, and it's starting to make a buzzing noise again, so I'm worried about it. So I'm not running my Texas Star. I'm not running my big Texas Star. I'm running my small RM 203 pig kicker, 200 watt, 200 horsepower kicker, right? And it seems to work. I got a fan going on it right here. It stays nice and cool. So let's give it a shot. I'm on channel 40. CQDX, CQDX, UDX 791. Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. I hear you out there, 555. You're still coming in from Arkansas. We're waiting. 555 is out there on 40. I'm 110 foot in the air now, plus holy 110 foot. Oh, man. Thanks there, 555. I'm just reading your comment on the live stream, man. You got some elevation there, bro. 650 foot above sea level, and your 10 is 110 feet. Holy smokers. That's amazing. Holy smokers. I don't even know you get the 10 up that. I must be a crank up or something. Yeah, that Mako's working real well. That beam of yours is awesome. I'm running a 3-element side Serio, just up about 30 foot, not so high. But yes, you sounding good, Stephen. Very loud and proud. All right, thanks, Stephen. Appreciate it, man. That's amazing. That's a lot of concrete, bro. A lot of concrete, and it's working for you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you and your family in the Razorback State, Arkansas. Cheers, 73s from UDX 791, way up here in the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Good to have you in there. Sounded good, man. He's got a 10 up, 110 feet. Holy smokers. There's a big radio. No chance I'm getting out. Yeah, that might have been Steven. Steven was the big radio. That was 555 Arkansas. He was booming in here. I just shot another video gate of Steven coming in from the Razorback. So he's got 650 foot elevation plus approximately 113 feet up, which makes it 770 or 63 feet. That is up there. Elevation sure helps, man. When you're into radio, and you probably look for a place up on a mountain or something and get yourself a nice big tower, and you can get out. Let me try again. I'll listen for I'm calling you. Okay, yeah, you might be able to get over to JG Mopar, Stephen. That's 076. We're not getting any California skip right now, and JG Mopar is in Southern Cal. So I think, Stephen, you got a better chance of talking to JG Mopar than me. Okay, I'll listen. I'll turn my beam south. JG Mopar, I'm gonna turn it south, okay? Due south, since you are due south to me. Let me give you a call, buddy. Okay. JG Mopar, we are due south right now. Let's see if we can get you. How about it 076 California? Hey, 076 Southern Cal. UDX 791 due north of you up here on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific. How about that 076 we're trying from you? UDX 791 Gulf Islands. Zero 0507 Tennessee. Smoking in here. Oh, yeah, Kentucky. Sorry about that. My bad. Kentucky, yeah, you're sounding good, man. Cute cruising in here all the way. And I did get a video gate in you. We are live right now, so you're on the gate. Oh, your radio sounds great, man. It sounds nice. Nice, loud audio. Good signal. All right, take care, buddy. You're way up into the red here. Have a good day and happy DXing. UDX 791 on the site. Okay, I'm going to turn my beam to southeast. I'm not getting any California in here. So I was getting that guy. I was pointed south and I was getting Kentucky. Different gear. Good afternoon. I hear Kentucky. Yeah, I'm talking to Kentucky there, 0507. I shot a video gate of him the other day. He said, and I talked to him the other day, he says, hey, what's your video gates? When am I going to get on one of your gates? I says, well, you are when I'm live. So I actually shot one with the camera, and I did upload it the other day to get World Radio 0507. Steven, you've been on lots of my video gates. JG Mopar's been on my gates from California. So it's funny, I talked to two separate guys in my vehicle today that watch the Video Gate channel. So that's a good thing. There are people out there that are actually tuning in. And if I hear you out there and we make contact, I'll get you on the Video Gate. And I'll always put your number in the title of the Video Gate when we make contact. In the title of the video. So if you don't see your name in the video, and I did make a contact with you, look at the information section right underneath the video. Right below the video, there's an info section. That's where I put all the other numbers in. I can't fit in the title, right? I'd love to put you all in the title, but that's not the way YouTube works, unfortunately. They only give you 100-word capacity in there, right? Anyway, Different Gear TV. Hope all is well out there in the UK. I had a busy morning. I was around the island shooting some YouTube videos for my other channel. And then Wendy was set up at Beachside. She's at the craft fair. So I went and visited her for a little bit. Stopped off, got some sushi, came back here. Like I say, worked in the garden. And now and this is my 5th attempt at this stupid live stream. The first 4 failed. 5th time lucky. JG is he shouting at me? Okay, hang on. I'm going to try. I'm going to point due south again. How about it 076, California? 076. This is UDX 791. Zero 76 California 791 trying.
November Yankee. I appreciate it.
I think I hear you 076. Hey 076, I think I got you in there. This is 791 Gulf Islands. Waving at you 076. I think I did hear you, man. 076 71 QSX. I think I heard you out there, man. By 076, try again, man. Try calling. 076, Southern Cal. We're listening. Hey, 076, not the greatest conditions for California skip right now. It's just like nothing really coming in, but I'm pretty sure you did make the trip out here. So, hey, have a good one down there. UDX 791. We'll be on the site. Sounding good, 921 Texas, 791, waving from up here on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Have a good one down there. Have a Merry Christmas there, 921, 791 Gulf Islands on the site. 405. I think I could hear him. It is propagation. It is, I think I could hear you out there a bit, 076, even though there's no conditions to California, so that's pretty impressive. And Stephen can hear you in Arkansas, so there you go, man. And Arkansas is a good haul, too. So if you're running barefoot, more power. Word with Joe, Stephen. Yeah, Steven Boom's in, man. He comes in here. Sounding good, man. 791 waving at you. UDX 791 waving.
Yeah, this is 507. I want to phone us after. Interrupting your video, okay?
507. Sounding good, man. Sounding good.
Hey, Roger. We going.
All right, cheers and 73s, my friend. But you know what? It'll pick up. JG Mopar. Hopefully, we'll be getting some more Southern California skip because it sure was coming in there a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? Now it's all southeastern stuff. It's a lot of southeastern stuff, and when the southeastern stuff is done, when the mainland lower 48 skip is done, we get Alaska to the north of us, and then we get lots of South Pacific and Central Pacific. So we get New Zealand, and we get Australia, and we get Hawaiian Islands, and then we also get stuff like Indonesia and Guam and all that stuff here. You know, but I point that way. If I point the beam antenna that way, it's a lot better. So, but yeah, there's not a lot of skip coming in right now. It's pretty darn quiet on the band. You know, I could probably go to 38 and see. There's probably going to be that noisy guy. Let's see. I can't believe it. The 111 guy is not on 38. Anyway, I'm just going to sit on 40 and just kind of listen a little bit. I'll sandy bag. And maybe we'll get some more people coming in on the gate. After the sunburst flares and the possible communicating will suck. Oh, no way. So that's what's happening. It is the sunburst flare. You did mention that there too. So it's going to screw up our DX then. It's going to screw up the skip cycle for a bit. You know, there was a time there it was just flat for a long time. You know, like a couple of years or so, just really quiet. The odd time you do a little bit of skip in there. But you go back a long time ago. I remember back in the 70s talking on it when I was a kid. And it would be skip from the time I turned it on in the morning before I went to school till about 9:30 or 10 at night. So heavy, the DX, you could barely talk across the street to your friend. It was coming in that strong. Love that DX. Channel 40, that's really quiet on channel 40 here. Listen, nothing. I got my preamp on. I got my preamp on, and it's still very, very quiet. So, but so tomorrow it may suck, and we may not be talking much skip. I'll turn it on. I'll come in here if I'm not out working in the garden. I like to take advantage of nice weather. I mean, it is December. NASA has not lost all communication with radio. No way. Is that right? So it's affecting NASA too. And I think you mentioned that when I was talking to you. Man, unreal. So if it affects NASA communication, then it's going to affect 11-meter band radio communication. Probably ham bands, everything is going to be affected by these solar flares. It's amazing how that affects electrical stuff, right? Oh, well, that's the way she goes in the radio world, right? I went into a store in town, and they sell, sometimes they bring in used CB radios called Axe and Reel. They have axes in there. They have all different stuff. Clothes, but there was I think it was a Johnson Messenger, and then there was an old realistic radio in there. All communications can be affected, even cell phones, like iPhones too, eh? Oh my God, that's crazy. That is nuts, man. So I'll come in here and see what's going on tomorrow, and if it's dead, well, I'm just going to hang out in the garden. I'm going to start up my motorcycles. I like to start my motorbikes up. So yes, to cell phones, that's unbelievable. I'll tell you how old school I am, Stephen. I don't own an iPhone. I don't own a cell phone. I've never owned an iPhone or a cell phone. I'm really, really an old school type guy up here. Cell phone, iPhone connection here where I live at this end of the island is really crappy. It's not very good. So I've never really owned one. But we do get it in other parts of the island. But so it's going to affect people's iPhones. That's really interesting. So it affects cellular data. Wow. Amazing. Those are powerful, eh? Those solar flares are very powerful. Hopefully it doesn't affect us. Does it affect people? Hopefully it doesn't affect people. That would suck. That would not be good. Hey, Stephen, how's the weather down there in Arkansas today? I'm guessing it's probably in the 50s or 60s, right? Here it's well, you know what? It's pretty nice. I'm gonna go outside and show you. I'll show you what it's like here, okay? So I don't know if you've ever seen it out here. I'm gonna show you my antenna since you're in the live stream. It's just about 50 degrees here. So this is what it looks like here in this part of Canada, here on the Gulf Islands. There's the beam antenna here. We're gonna go over here. There's my radio room. There's my radio room there. And about 52. Yeah, it's pretty close to the same temperature here. And this is what things look like here on the Gulf Islands. It's a very green part of Canada. I'll say, yeah, it's like we're not in Canada, even though we're below the 49th parallel. We grow a lot of pretty crazy stuff here. So this is what it looks like here. It's a pretty palmy place. There's the Yagi beam up there. You can see the 3-element Yagi. There's a IMAX. There is a Sigma Venom up there, and on way on the other side is an Antron 99. Yeah, it's all green here. It stays green here year round. It's a pretty palmy place. I'll show you the trees. This is what it looks like here on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Those are Douglas fir trees. That's what we use for firewood. And of course, I worry about these palm trees though, because when they get too tall, I'm gonna have to raise my beam up, because that bigger one there is going to be touching the bottom of the beam antenna in a few years anyway. So it's looking like this here. Lots of stuff blooming, lots of hummingbirds buzzing around, lots of palm trees here on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. There's a bald cypress there, way in the back there in the pond, way in the ravine. So, but yeah, it looks the same here year round. In this part of Canada, it is always green. It is always green, man. The rest of Canada is probably shoveling snow, and we are not. We don't really get too much in the way of snow. Once in a blue moon, it can, but it never really lasts long. It turns to rain, right? So where you are, 77, I'm jealous. Indiana, Chris, good to have you in there. 77 degrees in sunny Southern Cal. To let you know that this is winter. There we go. There's the Frosty the Snowman, the plastic one, and there's Mr. Santa Claus, and everything else. So JG Mopar, hello, Chris. But 52, you know, that's a good temperature for December. You got to like it. Hey, I'm happy with 52. I'm happy with the temperatures in the high 40s here and into the 50s. Because, you know, a lot of places in Canada right now are probably like minus 20, and they can have that. But we don't get that stuff here. Got the 51. See, that's good, man. 51's a good temperature for a December day. I was in town today, and where Wendy set up in town at the market. She's indoors, but out in front there's a lady selling kiwi. She had 400 pounds of kiwi. 400 pounds of kiwi she harvested. That's just some of it. So I shot a video. It'll be up on my YouTube channel. My other one, I think at about 3 o'clock. I scheduled it for 3. I shot that video this morning. So lots of kiwi. I tried some of it out. We grow kiwis too. We have kiwi vines too, and really good. Kiwi is so good, and it's so sweet, right? So there you have it. That's what things are looking like here on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific, right? 50s in December is perfect, man. Yeah, you got to like it. Minus 50 wouldn't be good, but 50 is, that's a good temperature. We can't complain, right? If I can come outside and just wear a Stanfield, I'm good. There are people here that wear shorts year round. I used to be that guy, but as I get older, I get a few more aches and pains, and the winters up here are pretty damp. So out here, you know, even though it's just around 50 degrees, it's damp. Oh, yeah, the kiwi's pretty much losing its leaves now. Those are kiwi vines there. Kiwi vines grow 50 feet up into those trees. Those trees are full of kiwi vines up there. So I planted those over 30 years ago, and they grow like a freaking weed. So I'm going to go back into the radio room, the man cave, and it's nice in here. It's warm in here, and this is the man cave, right? This is it. This is where I broadcast from, right? That's what I got to get. I got to get an Arkansas license plate. I collect license plates, so I'm going to have to get one for the shed. I got license plates from a lot of states. I really don't care about the Canadian provinces. I like the states. I like the license plates from the states better myself. But Hey, Stephen. Okay, Merry Christmas. Enjoy. Thank you, Stephen, for coming in there. Cheers, 73s. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And remember, guys, Channel 1, Arkansas Citizens Band Radio Group check-in tonight at 6 a.m. Channel 1, 26965. And they'll check in, man. People from all over check in there. Yeah, you can eat the skin on they're fuzzy, the skin on them, but you can eat them. It's called Actinidia deliciosa is the Latin name for kiwi, and they're actually native to China. Believe it or not, they're not native to New Zealand. They're native to China, right? So yeah, we we get a lot of kiwis from our plants. I've been picking oranges too. I got the one orange tree's got a lot of oranges on, or lemons. So I've been picking a lot of picking some lemons off of it. I'm going to pick some more before Christmas, and Wendy will use them. But there's many different species of kiwi. And this one here is the big fuzzy kiwi, but you'll see in my video on my other YouTube channel. You know my other YouTube channel. You go to that channel and you can see what we're all about up this way. Yeah, I'm gonna try talking to somebody here. Let's see if we can get out. We've got some conditions here, guys.